Chunky. Open the gates. Open the gates. Lebowski. I classify as natural Negro with Nigeria.
Welcome back to Peace. How y'all doing? Y'all know who we are. We've been away for a little bit, but you have not forgotten us. If you have been watching, I see we still getting new likes and new followers on occasion. Motherfuckers looking old shit. And I'm like, goddamn, these niggas is something. Before we get to that, well, of course, I have my homie with me, Senor Tag. We just kicking it. We're going to talk some shit to y'all in a little bit. Let's first welcome Jimmy Butler to Minnesota. I know we're a little I know we're a little late on the welcome wagon, but just trust me, Jimmy. You listen to this shit, you'll have everything you need to know about Minnesota and what's real in Minnesota. So we wish you well. Congratulations for coming here and teaming up with two young studs. As far Carl Anthony Towns and the homie Wiggins.
We can't forget about Teague.
We have not forgot about Teague. We have not forgotten about Teague and the other new additions. But I'm just gonna say it like this: since we starting off with the Timber, we're gonna start talking about NBA right now. Since we started off with our shit, with our because it's this is a rare time in Minnesota. We don't usually get to be excited about shit like this. Last time we got to be excited about shit as far as basketball concerned in Minnesota was while Kevin Garnett was on the team, and we know how long ago that was. Anyway. I'm just coming right out and say this, Jimmy. If you don't make the playoffs with us this year, and I'm not saying this is not an indictment against you. This is I'll tell you who the indictment against is later on in the season. But it's not an indictment against you. But if we don't make the playoffs this year, I say you just go ahead and exercise that 1 year option, pull a Kevin Love, and be like, yo, y'all should just trade me because I'm not coming back here next year. That's what you should do, Jimmy. I'm just saying that. That's what you should do. That's what you should do. But the rest of y'all niggas, I got love for you, but keep doing your thing, young nigga. Keep doing your thing, young motherfucker. But I think y'all gonna make the playoffs anyway. I think y'all gonna be about the 4th seed. I think Towns is cold as ice. It's gonna be his 3rd year. He was cold as ice in his 1st year. He's gonna be Sub-Zero cold as ice in his 3rd year. Wiggins is nasty, dunking on everybody. It doesn't. I keep telling people, Wiggins, it would have been amazing to see you in high school in Canada dunking on niggas. I just imagine a bunch. I mean, I don't know Canada, but I assume it's predominantly white. So I'm just imagining you dunking on a lot of white boys in Canada. But that's just me. I'm not racist. I'm just saying that's what I imagine. But I'm saying our young stars. I think we're gonna go to the playoffs regardless. And welcome Jimmy Butler. And I'm happy and I'm pleased with the things I see coming. What you got to say about this in your case? What you got to say about the Timberwolves?
Oh shit, they gonna be They a real team now. They finally did some real shit, man. Some real NBA shit. Everybody stockpiling. Everybody trying to get super teams going. I think we got a mini super team right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With the additions of Jeff Teague. Is it Jeff Teague?
Yep.
Jeff Teague. Jamal Crawford. And Taj Gibson, man. It's gonna be
It's gonna be Jamal Crawford.
Yeah.
Woo!
I said when they got Jimmy Butler.
I know he's 38. He's still playing like he's 27.
Oh yeah, that boy, he got a baby face, man. Like my brother, like my little big brother, man. We come from the same gene line, man. We probably all from Angola somewhere out there in Africa. Trace our DNA back, but yeah, they gonna be a bona fide, real motherfucking threat in the West. You know what I'm saying? And that's in the West. If they was in the East, they'd be the number fucking 2 seed in the East. In the West, they gonna be top 4 at least. I'm thinking if they put it all together, we got I call them the Timber Bulls because we got 3 former Bulls and the coach.
We don't have a big
Timber Bulls. The boys are fools.
We got at least a medium 3.
We got the Timber Bulls with 2 of the best young boys in the West. So we doing big things over here.
We got a big 2.5.
Yeah,
at least.
Timber Bulls coming to a city near you.
Cold as ice. We can make a fucking beer out of that shit.
Timber Bulls
beer, boy. Fucking, I'd buy that shit.
Yeah, Timber Bulls.
That's top shelf right there.
Said it here first. Trademark that shit.
Trademark it. Don't
Timber
buy it.
Bulls.
If you try to market that shit, we're suing. Just so you know.
Timber Bulls.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming to a city near you.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about what transpired last season. The playoffs. And like we all knew it was gonna happen. Like sure, we all went through the soap opera of the regular season, even though we knew it was coming down to 2 teams. Blah 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 blah. What do you make of last year, man?
It was entertaining from night to night with the teams under the top 2. You know, with the little triple-double record-breaking triple-double performance by Russell Westbrook, with James Harden being 50+% of his team's points, whether it's assistant or points. He might have been higher than that as far as percentage goes. But man, just amazing shit going on with the Boston getting the number 1 seed over there in the East. They had a nice little team gelling situation going. But Miami, when they started off so bad and they had the little 13-14 win game.
I really wanted them to make the playoffs.
I wanted them to make the playoffs too. I was I couldn't miss a game. I had the league pass and I couldn't miss a game after they got on their little streak. I couldn't miss one game of them playing. They was playing so good. It was so nice to watch. DeMarcus Cousins going over there playing with the other. They got the little twin tower going on over there. Even though I don't think DeMarcus Cousins got his head in the game all the way like he should be.
Well, it's crazy.
He's so good with his head out the game. Just think if he put his head in the game for real, how good he could be, man. It's crazy.
He's a gangster, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where's he from originally?
I think he's from New York, Brooklyn, New Jersey, some shit like that. Yeah, I think he's from that area over there. A lot of players be coming from that area. We don't even be knowing on the low. Like Kyrie Irving from New Jersey. Well, he's born in Australia, but he raised in New Jersey. He went to high school out there. A lot of shit. Even Karl Anthony Towns, big cat from New Jersey. All them boys, they be having some little ballers out there in New Jersey. It's crazy.
The bricks.
New Jersey, New York. Shout out to New Jersey, New York. Stand up. But yeah.
Chocolate City, nigga.
It was a disappointing NBA season for me overall. It was exciting in the regular season, but overall ending, the ending didn't match the storyline. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It didn't match it. I didn't want Kevin Durant to win no championship in his first fucking year. Over there piggybacking off them boys who didn't really need him. And I'm glad Russell Westbrook got redemption as far as that MVP, winning the MVP and doing that record-breaking performance he did with the triple-doubles. But yeah, NBA, they got to do something about this bullshit going on in the NBA, man. They got to even this shit out. These boys making too much money nowadays to put out such a low product, overall. Such a low, I wouldn't say low product, but a low competitive product.
Non-competitive at all.
Low competitive product is not good. It's not good at all, man. Nobody want to see that bullshit.
I will have to agree with you about the season. Yeah. I was very saddened. I was sad since July 4th of last year about the NBA season when that...
Yeah.
Listen. I understand you're great.
Yeah.
I understand you got the skills to pay the bills that kills. I understand you can hit 30 from... You can hit jumpers from wherever, across the gym. Your skill is not to be denied, and so your skill was not to be allied with the team that beat you in the playoffs a month before. I don't care what nobody says. This whole year, to me, was KD is a bitch.
Yeah.
And that's what it is to me.
2016-17 will always be remembered as KD is a bitch year.
Like, sure, you won the championship. Motherfucker, you supposed to win now.
Yeah.
It's a foregone conclusion. It's a formality.
How the fuck y'all lose more games this year than y'all lost last year?
Talking about we gelling. Nigga, fuck you, man. No, if you, that's why I'm not, and that's another reason I'm not impressed about this whole shit. They won 73 games without your ass.
Yeah.
Now they won a championship with you, but you won like, what, 70 games, whatever?
67.
No, 67. You won as many games as the number 2 seed as the year before you, which the team that you beat, asshole. What I'm saying, it's bullshit. You come to a 73-win team. I tell you this last year in the podcast. If you win 3 rings, when you got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, the 2 best sharpshooters of all time, period, and you have Big Mouth Draymond Green that looks like he can swallow a coconut whole. You got that motherfucker. You got these motherfuckers on your team. You basically have the dream team of the NBA. I don't give a fuck about any championship you win there. Only way I'm gonna be impressed if y'all win 75 games, 74 games, and the championship. If you win 68 games in the championship, I don't give a fuck. You're supposed to win. I don't care if you win the championship or not. If you motherfuckers don't win 75 games or more, I ain't impressed, nigga. I'm not impressed. Wearing your fucking goggles and you're spilling champagne on yourself. But anyway, let's talk.
Y'all shouldn't lose a game, really.
You shouldn't lose no games. You shouldn't lose no games.
Ain't nobody did no moves to threaten y'all this NBA offseason at all. Ain't no power moves been made like that.
Except Minnesota.
Minnesota probably made the most.
We almost fucked up your 73-win season when we beat you at the end of 2016 with just Zach LaVine, Wiggins, and Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, with them young boys.
I remember this shit.
Strong team. Open the gates. Open the gates. Lebowski. I classify as natural Negro with Nigerian blood.